Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z. Today I'm going to be giving you guys another Dragon Ball Super episode review today, talking about episode 70. Now this is going to be a different type of review, just to let you guys know in advance. I won't really be summarizing the episode in a whole lot of great detail and talking about some of the dialogue. And the reason is because I watched this live as it airs in Japanese, and then, like a lot of people do, get my translations from Herms, from Kansenchu on his Twitter account, and I'll leave a link to that down below. He was not available to translate this episode, so I did still watch it live because it was the only time within a reasonable time frame, I guess, to watch the episode, so I didn't really wait for the sub version on Crunchyroll. So just note that I will still be giving my thoughts on this episode, but I think since it's a filler type of episode, I guess slice of life, it isn't that important to have a lot of the dialogue, so I think I can fairly judge the episode on the core visual elements and kind of what I could piece together from what I saw. And overall, this was a really fantastic episode, and it was so creative in what it did with this idea of Beerus and Champa having teams go at it again with some twists. Vegeta and Goten are on Champa's team, while we have Trunks on Goku's team. In place of Majin Buu, we have Gohan as well in place of Monaka, and then the rest of the teams are basically the same. And that's such a creative thing already, having that idea of having a baseball tournament. Goku has Yamcha on his team, and Vados and Whis are umpires, I guess. And the whole episode does not really have any slow points, and I've seen a lot of people tweeting that it's their favorite episode, and it is a very, very good episode, and it's very, very funny, very, again, creative. There is a lot of creativity in this episode. First thing that jumps out, obviously, was having Goku go Super Saiyan Blue to pitch the ball, essentially, and when Gohan goes to catch it, it goes right past Champa. He goes to catch it, and it makes a giant explosion and a crater on the field, and then Vados and Whis have to go repair that. But it's just so much thought and care was put in this episode, I feel like, and it was very interesting to watch and just see what would happen next. And I think the best part of the episode for me is all the stuff with Yamcha. Yamcha was awesome in this episode. He really was. Not only that, we got some little scenes of Bulma kind of making Yamcha blush by saying some things. I guess there's like some flirtatious stuff going on. Don't worry, I will be going back and watching this episode with the English subs. It's just that currently, I think this is a fair judgment of it thus far. I just love the stuff with Yamcha in this episode, and he killed it. His first appearance when he comes out and pitches the ball. We saw in the preview that he was doing like a Wolf Fang fist sort of deal, and it was amazing to see him pitch that ball, and as it's about to get hit, he just puts his finger up like he's using the spirit ball, and it kind of moves the ball, and that's his trick to get easy outs on people. And I don't know if that's what he would have been doing when he was playing in the beginning, in the early portions of Z. I'd imagine not, because he was playing against normal people then. But that, I did not expect anything like that from this episode, and it was incredible. Another hilarious bit, of course, if you saw the episode, when Goku did pitch that ball earlier, when he had to be told to slow down his pitch to the point where he had it so it was going like a mile per hour, if that at all. But funny enough, it still went from I guess the pitcher's plate to the batter, and even though it was going super slow, it still managed to get that distance, and I thought that was hilarious. I also like the creativity of Trunks and other parts in the episode where people use particular skills or attacks to try to get the ball out of the air, like Trunks knocked the ball out of the air with Ki Blast. If I remember, Magetta and Botama worked together to catch a ball that was in the air. Like, they climbed on top of each other. Then Champa takes the ball, swings it, and Yamcha gets beat down a lot in this episode by Vegeta, by everyone, by just getting hit with the ball. I thought it was kind of hilarious, the amount of punishment Yamcha was getting, but in the end, he really did win the game at the end of the episode when he did get to the home plate and I guess get the final score, the tiebreaker, from what I could gather. After we got an amazing scene of Beerus and Champa having a fight, really, and they fought to a point where they were bloodied and bruised and battered and swollen everywhere, and that was really cool to see. And then they're stopped, obviously, by Vados and Whis, and we see that Yamcha was on the plate. And I love that when he was on the home plate to score, his pose on the ground was that of when he got killed by a Cyberman. You know, that classic Yamcha death pose. I thought that was phenomenal, and this is definitely one of the funniest episodes, Super, and one of the funnier anime episodes I've seen. Granted, I don't watch a ton of anime, but still, my opinion stands. I'm a little curious when Vegeta went up to pitch and Yamcha was batting. Yamcha was ready to hit the ball. Number one, would Yamcha really have hit that ball when Vegeta threw it? I don't think so. He was pretty confident he was going to, but Vegeta obviously saw the episode, smacked him, and then he had to take his base. So he got hit in the ribs by the ball. And I'm assuming Vegeta's intent was to probably knock him out. But I'm curious of when he did that. Was that just because he's sick of Yamcha getting everyone out? Or was he kind of jealous because Bulma was kind of, I guess, being, from what it seemed, a little flirtatious, I suppose, with Yamcha. I thought that was cool. And another awesome scene, of course. Again, going off of it, there's so much creativity here. When Goku and Vegeta are both up against each other, Goku's batting and Vegeta's pitching. Vegeta pitches the ball, Goku hits it. They're both Super Saiyan Blue here. And I don't know who came up with this crap, but they're having like a beam struggle with the bat and the ball. You know, he's trying to push the ball back and the ball is trying to push him. And it gets to a point where Vegeta's he starts throwing blasts at the ball to get it to get Goku to strike out. And he charges the final flash, and I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be awesome. And I didn't think that Yamcha was going to try to steal the base, but he totally tries to steal the base. And then Goku kind of hits the ball, and then someone catches it, yada, yada, yada. It's just a lot. There's no downtime. There's so much going on in the episode. And if you haven't seen it and for some reason got to this point in the review, number one, congratulations, because I barely summarized the episode. But number two, go watch it on Crunchyroll or something. It's such a well-made episode. And for it to be a filler episode that just was done out of nowhere, just a slice of life type of thing, it's really, really damn good. And I am incredibly impressed at the team that worked on it for crafting such a amazing piece of entertainment. It really was good, and I'm going to definitely go back and watch it a few times over. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below, guys. I absolutely am just stunned at how good it was. I knew it was going to be a funny episode, but it really did surprise me. Let me know what you guys think down below, of course. And as always, apologies, number one, for not having, again, a little bit more of an in-depth review. But I understand that a lot of you guys that watch these usually do have the episodes viewed already. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. Again, it's a filler type of episode, so I don't feel that it's 100% necessary to have all of the quotes, all the lines of dialogue completely under wraps here to understand everything. There wasn't any important information I feel like I could have missed. Next episode, of course, we have, if you saw the preview, Hit coming back, and that I'll do my predictions on tomorrow, Sunday. So stay tuned for that. That's looking good. But other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching this video, of course, and I'll catch you later.